All right, let's come into our mountain pose for warm-ups. So spread your toes out, get centered over the balls of your feet and heels evenly. Reach up through the crown, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders all lined up. Activate your core. Get that lower back supported, spreading your toes, stretching your head up, and breathing. Exhaling tension. And then inhale, arms to shoulder level. Exhale, hands to your heart. Stretch out to the front. And then keep your hands clasped behind you as you lift your heart. Stretch your head back, lift your chest, and relax your shoulders. Pivot over as you exhale, coming into that forward position as deeply as you want. Sitting bones up, head down as far as it wants, hands toward your head. Move your chin around, relax your neck, and then bend your knees and keep your chin in as you work your way up and lift your heart. Press your hands lightly to the floor with the fingers still clasped and your chest up toward the ceiling. Keep the chin slightly down, remember. Keep stretching the back of your neck. And then inhale upright, release your arms, and take a moment focusing on that energy inside. Exhale, tension. And again, arms at shoulder level. Exhale to your heart. Stretch to the front and clasp your hands the opposite way behind you, so other finger outside. Take a breath, stretching your chest high, keeping that chin down. And then again, exhale, pivoting over. Chin in, top of the head toward the floor, sitting bones up. Give those legs a stretch. Take a couple of breaths there, just relaxing the spine. And then knees bent, come on back up slowly to the top. And again, lift your heart. Shoulders down, head back, chin in. Stretch your neck. And again, inhale upright, releasing into mountain pose. Spread your toes, get centered, and we'll do our side stretches. So keep your hips and shoulders toward the front. Again, arms out at shoulder level, palms up, hands overhead. Pass them, clasp them, and bring the arms next to your ears. Stretch the hands up and the head, let the shoulders down, and keep everything stretched and facing forward. Exhale, leaning to the side. Push the foot you're leaning away from down. Stretch it out. Feel those ribs open, lengthening through the side. Inhale back upright. Keep the shoulders down. Switch your hands. And again, arms by your ears as you lean to the other side. Stretch it out. Relax the shoulders and push the foot down. Take a moment stretching all along the side. Lateral spine motion. And then come on upright. Release into mountain pose. Let's circle the shoulders a couple times, up, back, and down. Just relaxing through that upper body. And let's get our spine stretching apart for our twist. So remember, base of the skull, base of the spine, stretch apart so you can move into your twist. Spread your toes, arms at shoulder level, palms up, hands over your shoulders, clasp your elbows, and stretch your spine. Exhale, turn to the side, take a breath, pivot over, keep the weight on both feet as evenly as you can. Take a moment and breathe. Just let your head drop as far as it wants as your hips rise. Just round your back a little bit. And then keeping that twist, work your way up. Inhale all the way to the top and lift your heart. And again, keep the shoulders down and the elbows back as you lift your heart. Remember, don't overwork your low back in a twist. And then come on upright. Exhale around to the center, switching your arms, spreading your toes, stretching your spine. And then exhale, turn to the other side. Take a breath and exhale over. And again, deepen as far as you want to deepen. Lift your hips. Just relax your whole upper body. And then when you're ready, keep the weight still on both feet as you come up, arms by your ears. Stretch into the back bend, lifting your heart, but don't work your back in that lower back area. Take a breath or two as you stretch. And then inhale upright, exhale around to the center, shoulders down, arms up into our extended mountain. Take a moment there, just sinking into your feet, spreading your toes, lifting your chest and your heart and your head. And then swan dive, pivot on over, spine nice and straight. And then just round down and hang in ragdoll. Take a moment, breathe. And then pull in a little deeper, hands behind your legs for a good stretch to your back. And then roll your way back up, arms to the front, and spine unwinding all the way back up into mountain pose. Take a moment, just breathe, focus inward, hands to your heart. And then let's push the hands to one side, a little wrist work, and then back to the center, and then to the other side, and back to the center. Pivot the fingertips out and back up, and then push the heels of the palms out. Maybe need to move your elbows up also. Fingertips toward your chest, and then back up. Press just gently together, and then inhale them toward the ceiling, and look at them pulling toward the back into a nice little back bend. And then let's again swan dive forward, pivot, straightening your back, stretching it out halfway down, and then stay there. Arms out to the side, palms toward the floor. Keep the chin in, keep stretching your neck. Everything's straight. And then pivot, bringing one hand down and the other hand above you. The hips you're turning toward goes up a little bit as you turn your whole spine, remember. And then move back into the flat toward the floor position. Stretch the sitting bones and crown away. And then pivot to the opposite direction. Hand up and the other one down. Nice little twist. Stretch it out and pivot back to the center. Keep those arms right at shoulder level, stretching out. Pivot back up, palms toward the ceiling. Lift your heart as you bring those hands together overhead, and another little back bend. Chest high, stretch the neck, and then exhale, hands to your heart, and release into mountain pose. Before I forget, we'll do our balance practice. So lift the toes on your balance foot, spread them out, get the weight into the balls of the foot and heel evenly on that side and grow your roots. Make sure your ankle, knee, hip, shoulder are lined up like they're supposed to be. Bring those ribs towards your spine and then up toward your heart so you're feeling that spine lengthen, strengthen, and that core support your back. Crown to the ceiling, arms at your side. Take a breath, sink into your balanced foot, and bring the other leg up. So you can keep the toes down if you're balance challenged today, or up a little bit, or toward your heart as high as it wants to go, and find your balance. And then circle your ankle both ways. Keep that foot flexible. And then flex and point before you bring the foot back to the floor. And switch to the other side, spreading the toes, getting your balance over the heel and the balls of the foot. Ankle, knee, hip, shoulder lining up, core working, supporting you, shoulders relaxing, crown just reaching toward the ceiling. Sink into the foot, get nice and grounded. And then when you're ready, just bring that other leg up as high as your hip wants to go. You can hold under the leg or pull the knee in, whatever works for you as you circle that ankle. Make sure it's working both ways. Flex and point and put it down. Take a moment and breathe. And then let's just circle the hips. If you feel like your shoulders are moving a lot, you can clasp those hands behind you. And then circle the other way. Keep breathing. And then coming back up, releasing into mountain pose. Step the feet together. We'll circle the hips a little more. So bend your knees above, but not beyond your toes. Spread your toes. Hands above your knees, but don't push. Just center them and circle. Take a few breaths as you're working. And then stop and go the other way with those knee circles. Feel the hips and legs and feet all working. And then back to the center. Straighten your spine, stretch it out, bend those knees a little bit, and lift your heels. Make sure your knees are still behind your toes. Find your balance. Spread those toes out. And then roll back and work your feet. Feel the massage all across the bottom of your feet, through your toes and ankles. And then back and up into mountain pose. Take a moment, relax your shoulders, crown to the ceiling, and then turning from one side to the other, windmill back around to each side. Arms just moving gently toward the back on each side, stretching your head up, just letting that spine get a nice little twist. Relax the shoulders, keep breathing. As you exhale, maybe go a little deeper to the back on each side. And then coming back to the center, we'll work the shoulders. So your backstroke and swimming, bring those arms in close to your ear as you work those shoulders all the way around. And then bring both arms up, come up on one side, lift the opposite heel, and stretch that spine long through those ribs. Push the foot and hand away on the side that's grounded. And then come on down and up on the other side. Stretch it out. Keep breathing. And then both feet down, both arms up. Clasp your hands, press toward the palms toward the ceiling, over your shoulders. Take a moment, just breathe, and then bring those hands to the front. Twist them around as much as you can so the palms go out again. And then twist them back and all the way up, shoulders down, and then clasp your hands the opposite way and again up toward the ceiling. Bring them to the front, twist it around, palms outward, and then back to the beginning and up to the ceiling. Exhale, arms to your side, circle your shoulders, and relax your arms. Take a moment to breathe and put your hands on your low back. So fingertips toward your hips, heels of the palms right about the shoulder blade area, and then pull your elbows toward each other. Supporting your back, keeping the hips above your ankles. Lift your heart and push your head back and away, but don't lift your chin too high. So keep stretching through the neck, through the whole spine as you go into that back bend, just gently exhaling any tension. And then chin towards your chest. Inhale back upright and release your arms. Take a breath. Relax. Turn your toes out just slightly. So remember, your whole leg turns, your knees along with your toes, so everything still faces in the same direction. Take a breath. Exhale, bend your knees, slide those hands above your knees, but remember, no pushing. Take a breath, stretch your spine, and as you exhale, lift your hip as you bring that opposite shoulder down toward the knee. So you're going into a twist. The whole body is turning toward the side, not just your neck, not just your shoulder. Hip goes up slightly as the other one slightly down, your whole torso turning to the side. And then straightening, turn back to the center, and we'll go the other way. Hip up toward, you're turning toward as you bring the opposite shoulder across toward the knee. Just a nice little twist. Exhaling tension. And then again back to the center. Tuck in your chin and round your back. And roll your way all the way to the top. Toes toward the center, shoulders back and down, hands to your heart once more. Follow the hands up as you inhale and extend your arms toward the ceiling. Pull those thumbs back for another little back bend and another swan dive over. Keep that spine nice and straight and then round down, ragdoll once again. Slide your hands up on your shins under your knees, stretch it out. And then bending your knees, come to the floor and into child pose. So hips back toward your heels, hands by your feet, forehead toward the floor. Knees together for a good low back stretch if you love it, or separate, get a little easier breath. Exhale, tension, tuck in your chin, stretch your whole spine. And then let's inhale upright and bring your legs out to the front. As you come into staff position, push out through your heels, knees and toes up toward the ceiling, shoulders down, crown to the ceiling. Take a breath. Just relax the backs of your legs, pushing them just gently toward the floor. Maybe pull your kneecaps towards your thighs, tighten the front of your thighs. Let the backs of your legs stretch a little bit. Sitting bones are slightly behind you. Core is working to support your low back as always, and shoulders right above your hips, crown reaching to the ceiling. Just feel that stretch through your whole body. Push out through the heels, just gently. And then bending your right knee, put the foot toward the left thigh and let the knee be out to the side, just gently working out that outside of your hip. If that's working, just stay there. Or if you want it a little easier, pull your foot, your extended foot over to the side. Still knee and toes up, letting that get a little easier through the hip and pelvis. As always, you can always pad behind you for a little pelvic tilt. Just let that hip relax as much as it wants to. Or you can put your hands out on your knee and just add a little weight, but not pressure. Just letting things relax because relaxed muscles stretch more easily. Shoulders are still down away from your ears. Spine is stretching open. Keep a breath, exhaling just as much as that relaxation needs. And then putting your foot and knee in your hands or pulling your leg in with your arms around. Just rotate side to side. Get that hip joint lubricating as much as it will, warming it up. If you love it, you can go closer or higher or not. Always your choice. Remember, yoga is personal practice, doing what's right for your body. When you're ready, go ahead and release that leg. Take a moment to feel the difference, noticing your yoga effects. As you exhale, we'll get ready to do the other leg. So sitting bones behind you, spine straight, core stretch, working and supporting your spine. And bring your left leg up, your opposite leg from what you already did. And again, letting the knee come down gently on its own, or with a little weight but not pressure, or bringing a leg out to the side, letting that open a little bit more easily. Your choice. Just do what's right for you. Keep the knee and toes up. Don't forget to keep pushing out that leg that's in front, pushing up through the head, keeping those core muscles supporting your low back, not slumping. Exhale. Let that knee just do what it needs to relax further toward the floor. Exhale again, just releasing. And then knee and foot in your hands, rotating it or pulling it in, your choice. Get that lubrication going through your hip joint. Stretch your spine toward the ceiling. Exhale tension. Just do what's right for your body, higher or closer, or just gently. And again, when you're ready, pull that leg back to the center and extend. Head toward the ceiling, shoulders relaxing, sitting bones behind you, stretch that spine, and then feet together, bottoms of the feet pulling in, heels toward your body as you let that knee area again just gently drop toward the floor. This time stretching a little maybe through that inner thigh. So your knees may stay up, that's okay, especially if you've had an injury. And otherwise, just let them gently move toward the floor as they're ready to do so. You can clasp the toes and pull the feet in a little further if that works, or you can keep them further out as you need to for that release through those thigh muscles. Stretch the head up, keep that upper body aligned over your sitting bones. Keep those shoulders relaxing down. Exhale any tension. And when you're ready, bring your hands behind you, under your shoulders, just fingertips or palms down, whatever works for you as you just gently press the hands to the floor. And as you do, kind of rotate the bottoms of the feet toward the ceiling a little more and feel those knees maybe come down a little bit further if they want to. But remember, don't force it. Exhale any tension. Breathe deep. Maybe circle those shoulders, making sure you don't have too much pressure in your hands. And then release, hands to the front, slide the feet out, lift your knees, and extend your legs back into staff position. Take a breath, sitting bones behind you, and we'll bring our feet to the end of the mat. So keep that core working. Keep the shoulders above your hips and the heels pressing out, knees toward the floor in the staff position. And then using your core for support, just come back a little bit toward your low back and then slowly move your low back, your ribs, your shoulder blades, your shoulders, and your head to the floor. As you get all the way down, just take a moment, breathe. Sitting bones towards your heels, bending your knees, press your back gently down. Bring those heels right next to your sitting bones, knees straight up. And let's press the back down, pulling in the core and the whole spine to the mat. Keep those knees hip width apart. Don't let them spread or sink in. Just straight up. Hands can be near your hips or out to the side, whichever you prefer. We're just going to press the back down, sliding those sitting bones towards your heels, and then pulling the sitting bones back and in, arching up, lifting the ribs. Get that space under your low back. So building back strength and core toning as you do this one. Just pressing down, arching up, and doing it as slowly or as rapidly as your low back wants to work. Exhale, tension as you push down. Inhale as you lift the ribs. Feel the chest expand. Feel the spine lengthen. Notice what's going on as you go through your range of motion. And then coming back to neutral, hands next to your hips, palms down. We'll do a quick little bridge. So feet hip width apart, knees hip width apart. Press your back down, and then inhale your hip bones straight up. So just come onto your shoulders, not your neck, and push those hip bones as high as they want to go. Keep the knees hip width apart. Press gently into your feet, just lifting the hips, lifting the ribs, coming into your bridge as high or as gently as you need. And then exhale, release the shoulders, shoulder blades, ribs, and spine again to the mat. Exhale, tension, maybe hug those knees in, stretching your back, and keep those knees up next to each other as you extend your hands out to the side. Palms up or down, we'll do our final twist. So pressing your back gently down, exhale, and lower the knees right at hip level as you turn your head toward the opposite direction. Let the knees come as far toward the floor as they want. If that's uncomfortable, you can put a pad under your knees so you don't go too far for that low back, or you can go as far as you like. Head turning, remember that's your neck twist, so be gentle there as well. Keep the shoulders down, though. You want your whole spine in the twist. As you exhale and relax, if you want a little bit more in your low back, you can bring your knees toward your elbow or extend your feet out toward your hand. So again, just as deeply into your twist in that low back as your back is willing to go, but don't overdo it. Keep exhaling. That relaxation reflex lets your spine go even deeper if it's ready to, but don't force it. When you're ready to release, heels back toward your hips again as you roll onto your back, facing up toward the ceiling. And again, gently pressing your back down. We'll go to the opposite side, keeping those knees together, coming down as far toward the floor as they want, and turning your head the opposite direction. Again, only as far toward the floor as you like. Pad if you need to. Relax your neck, just turning as much into that twist as your body wants to go. Stay there if that's a good version for you. Or bring your knees up further towards your elbow, get more low back work, or extend your legs straight out toward your hand. Always personal practice, do what's right in your body. Exhale, just relax into it. And of course, releasing, heels first toward your hips and then rolling onto your back. As you face upright, go ahead, bringing your feet to the floor, slide the legs out, and let's move into corpse position for our final relaxation. Take a moment, bringing those shoulders down, chest up, palms toward the ceiling. Maybe circle the shoulders, relaxing, circle the ankles, and let that lower body relax. Move your head side to side, let your neck relax. And then just body sinking deep into that earth support. Let every muscle go. Breathing deep, just relaxing. As your body sinks deep into that earth support, just let it go completely from your awareness. Any part feels tight, just let it go further. As you release any worry about your body, allow any other thoughts coming to your mind just to release as well. Know that it's the job of your mind to keep producing thoughts, but it's your choice whether you pay attention. Just let them go. No need to worry about the past or worry about the future. No need to anticipate anything further than more relaxation. Letting your mind drift, letting your body relax, and just focusing on the peace within, taking a few moments to be peace. And go ahead, just keep relaxing as long as you have time today. But whenever it's time for the rest of your day, just begin drawing energy and awareness back to the moment, to the room, to your body. Begin breathing more deeply, moving your body gently, however feels good for you. Circle your ankles, circle your wrists. Maybe bring your arms out to the side and stretch those fists away or up to the ceiling or overhead. Circling your shoulders, breathing more fully, stretching your body completely. And when you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation, bring your sitting bones towards your heels with your back gently pressing down. Bending your knees, bring your heels up towards your hips and your knees up towards your heart. Give yourself that hug, wrapping your arms around however feels good today, appreciating your body, your yoga work today, and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready to release, bring your head to the floor, maybe circle that low back as much as you'd like. And when you're ready to release, just stop the circle, bring your feet to the floor, along with your head rolling to the side and sitting back up, getting ready for whatever's ahead in your world today. Thanks for joining me.